G'day guys and welcome back to Jeans_gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we got the announcement that the next couple of batches of the quests are going to be coming through to us, and that's where you're able to awaken the Trunks to the next stage. We're not at LR stage yet, but we will get him to TUR. So I thought it was a good idea to run over what the LR actually does so that we can sort of build his hidden potential for when that does come. So, as you can see here, there's no easy A, it's just a flat LR once we do get the final stage there. The leader still does become time travelers, 3 key, like attack and defense, HP 80%. So, not much of a leader skill there. Super attack effects actually pretty good. So, for the 12 key, we've got the raise attack and defense causes colossal damage defense, so good. The one thing is though, because it is a attack, it is a 30% multiplier. There you go. I feel like usually those are usually just the 20. And then we've got the ultra super attack where he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack and defense. So defense on both supers automatically sort of pushes me towards wanting to put quite a bit of additional on him, and you'll see that much more prevalent as we go through the rest of his kit as well. So for the passive skill, we've got key plus 4 attack and defense 100%, so not a crazily high number there, but randomly changes one key sphere of a certain type to rainbow key spheres if the character is the first or second attacker of the turn. So from there, that means that you pretty much just want to utilize this guy as a floater. So by using him as a floater, you're always going to know that he's going to be in slot 1 on the next rotation that he comes around, and you're always going to get that rainbow orb changing. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when you are utilizing him. He also gets an additional 2 key per rainbow key sphere obtained, which is always good, makes it easy to get off those 18 key supers. So plus an additional attack plus 20% per rainbow key sphere obtained, so bit of a nuking style there, and because he does get the extra key per rainbow key sphere, that's going to push towards him actually getting them in the orb field, so that's really good. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance, so the medium chance being the 30 to become a super attack. Now getting these super attacks is going to be really important as we get further into his kit, but we straight off the bat have a high chance to perform a critical hit here. So 50% chance, pretty much that eliminates him personally from putting any crit on him. Like any more than a 50% chance, I think is a waste. So that pretty much clocks out that. I'll show you guys my build after. It is also plus an additional attack and defense plus 40% when performing a super attack. So multiplicative buff, but it is not overly big buff considering how low his start of turn percentage is. And then plus an additional attack and defense plus 31% and reduces damage by 8% within the same turn per super attack performed. So if you're getting lucky, you're getting the initial 18 key, the two additional attacks become a super, and if you can get the hidden potential there, you're going to be getting up to 124% attack and defense boost, while also getting 32% damage reduction. So that could be really, really good. I'd say more than likely a lot of the time you are going to be looking at like a 62% boost with 16% damage reduction, which may not be as good, but I mean, any damage reduction is better than nothing. So as we scroll on down here, you will see he does also have an active skill, so Power of Unity, key plus 20, which is just insane. Yeah, bit weird. But attack plus 60% and all attacks are guaranteed to hit. So a bit of a nothing active skill, to be honest. If you're getting the rainbow orb changing with this guy, a lot of the time I feel like you're going to be at that 20 key mark anyways. So yeah, that's a bit of a nothing. But the active conditions can be activated when HP is 40% or less, or starting from the 6th turn. So not the craziest condition to get active. For the link set, you'll see a couple of really common ones here. So we've got Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan lineage, shocking speed, prepared for battle, Super Saiyan, shattering the limit, and legendary power. So you know he's going to have a few really good linking partners, which is going to make it pretty easy to get the most out of this guy. And then for the categories here, you can see we've got full power, time travelers, joined forces, Super Saiyans, connected hope, entrusted will, and power of wishes. So straight off the bat at that, you can see we've got 200% leader skills for Super Saiyans. We got power, well, that's a flat 200%. Then we've got units that can get 200% from like full power, power of wishes. So there is a few prominent teams where we will be able to run these guys on, but I'm definitely eyeing off that Super Saiyans team utilizing the Broly Trunks as sort of a floating orb changes there. Even though the team does have a number of them, maybe you don't have someone like Spirit Bombers or Goku or whoever. So yeah, so this guy could definitely come in handy. So what we'll do now is I'll switch over to the build that I've got on this Trunks so far. So as you can see here, I did mention straight off the bat that I didn't think it was worthwhile going with any crit for this Trunks and Broly. I think that 50% baseline is definitely enough to get by. So from there, we'll go down to the bottom right. I pretty much always go with just the additional one there, and then we've got the 3 dodge there. So a lot of this guy's utility is going to be as a slot 3 floater. So yeah, giving him a percentage chance to be able to dodge any super attacks there is just going to be very, very valuable. For the top left here, I've gone with the 2 additionals and the 1 dodge. The reasoning behind that is you're potentially going to be getting off those 3 attacks. So by getting him up to 15 additional here, that gives us 30% chances to proc the hidden potential additional. I think that's just a good number to be able to get it pretty consistently. In terms of skill orbs, you can see I've gone with the level 5 defense here, so just trying to maximize what we can do with the damage reduction that the Broly and Trunks can get. You could obviously go Scott higher here, but I don't think it's worthwhile throwing a level 7 or a level 6 defense on him. For the silver one, I didn't have any really good dodging and additional equips, so, well, middling equips, sorry. I didn't want to use really good top tier ones again, so I've gone with the 5 additional there, which got us to the 14. And then with the final one, I went the level 1 combo with the level 4 evasion, and that got us up to the 15 additional, 16 dodge. So I think this is definitely a very good build for Trunks. Fully understandable if you went with a little bit more dodge, but I think the ability to get off that extra super is going to be really, really valuable in getting Trunks that little bit more damage reduction. But let me know what type of build you went with down below. Honestly, it's a free-to-play unit, so you're going to be able to go in, chop and change it as much as you like if you don't like how you ended up building yours. And don't forget that you can already grind up the second copy of Trunks here, so you'll be able to get him to SA20 when that 3rd drop does come, and we're able to get him to LR. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.